But we learn to fight back against the peoples that are shooting us in the streets, feeding us garbage, destroying our bodies. Why do we have to go to the doctor so much? Why do we have to go to the dentist so much? Why do we have to go to the mental health institution so much? They destroying us, and then they offering us the cure for a nominal fee, man. Read this for me, Ak.
The book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 1.
Read it.
Keep not thou silence. Oh Lord, oh God.
See, we letting y'all know, don't keep silence for yourself, man.
That's right.
When you see the oppression, say something. When you see the affliction, do something.
That's right.
When you see your people suffering, do something about it.
That's right.
But our people, we sit back and we wait for somebody else to come save us, man. Ain't nobody coming to save the black man.
That's right.
Ain't nobody coming to save the so-called Mexican man. You have to save yourself. You got to stand up for yourself. Read.
Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God.
Read on.
For lo, thine enemies make a tunic, and they that hate thee have lifted up their heads.
See, our people don't understand we got enemies out here, man.
That's right.
We come out here to let you know it's time to look your enemy in the eye and understand who he is, man. Stop calling your enemy your friend. The same man is making you clock into that job every day, man, and not paying you nearly enough for what you're doing, man. That's your enemy.
That's right.
Your enemy is the same man that holds your check for 2 weeks while you still working for him every single day, man. That's your enemy.
That's right.
The same enemy that's in that grocery store feeding you garbage that he invented in the lab, man. That's your enemy, man. The same man that's giving you cancer and then offering you the cure. Read this out.
They have taken crafty counsel against our people.
See, all these other nations, man, they're looking to destroy us. They're looking to destroy the so-called black man. Why do you think we on the bottom? Why do you think we being afflicted like no other nation, man? Why do you think we go into the job and they discriminate against us, man? Why do you think they lock us in their jail system, man?
Bring it out.
Read it again, Doc.
They have taken crafty counsel against our people.
Because we his people, man.
That's right.
We God's chosen. We the only ones he chose above everybody else, man, that hate us for it.
That's right.
And we come out here to let you know, man, not everybody was chosen. We are the chosen.
That's right.
We are God's sons.
That's right.
We are God's children.
That's right.
We are God's daughters.
That's right.
We are God's wives.
That's right.
Read this, Art.
And consulted against our anyone.
Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
See, they don't want y'all to have your own nation, man. They want y'all to be slaves for the rest of your life. As long as you calling yourself black, you're going to be a good slave for the rest of your life, man.
Bring it out.
As long as you calling yourself African American, you're going to be a good slave for the rest of your life.
Bring it out.
As long as you can continue to rely on your enemy for everything that you need, your food, your water, your clothes, you're going to be a good slave for the rest of your life, man. And they know that. They say, let us cut them off from being self-sufficient. Let us cut them off from knowing how to feed themselves. Let us cut them off from clothing themselves in their own clothes, man. Let us cut them off from teaching their own children so they send their children into our educational system, man. Read on, Rock.
That the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That's why all of our people, man, we don't even know who we are. 9 out of 10 of us don't even know who our daddy is, man. These are curses, man. Mama's been with 10 different people since we've been born, man. We don't know who to call daddy anymore. All we know is stepdad. All we know is mama boyfriend, man. We don't even know who our forefathers is. We don't know who we are. All we know is we was in chains at one point. Our name has been cut off from all the earth, man. But the white man, he gonna make you believe he the white man. The Chinese man, he gonna come and make you believe he the Chinese man, man. These are the devils. These are the dogs on the earth, man, and we are the greatest people on the planet. Read.
For they have consulted together, one consent.
Hey, brother, do you know you an Israelite? You ever heard about the Israelites? See, what do you call yourself? Mexican, right? You know that's a lie? That's a lie the white man told you when he destroyed your people, man. You're not Mexican, bro. You really from the tribe of Issachar. You God's chosen. Straight up. The Most High God of heaven and earth chose you to be his people. Why do you think you're stronger than the white man? Why do you think the sun benefits you, but the sun kills the other nations? Why do you think that? Why do you think, who's more beautiful than your women?
Bring it out.
Who's more beautiful than the so-called Mexican woman?
Bring it out.
Ain't no other nation got it, right? We just letting you know, man. Do the research. Read on.
They are confederate against thee.
See, all the other nations, man, they come together against us, and we can't even come together to open up our own grocery store.
Bring it out.
That's why they treat us the way we do, man, because you act like the way they treat you. They treat you like a second-class citizen because you act like a second-class citizen.
That's right.
A second-class citizen don't own his own grocery store. A second-class citizen don't even make his own clothes, man.
That's right.
A second-class citizen, all he do is he go to work and he come home, man. Why? Because he's a slave. As long as you continue to act like a slave, they gonna treat you like a slave. Read. The tabernacles of Edom and the Israelites. You good on that? Read this for me over here, Ak. Give me Hosea 4:6 over there. Read this, Ak.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8.
Yeah.
Be sober, be vigilant.
Say, be sober and be vigilant.
That's right.
But our people, we sleep.
Bring it out.
We've been asleep for too long. Why? Give me that Romans 13:11 over here. We've been asleep for too long because we allow for them to teach us whatever they want to teach us, man. We go into their school system and we say, yes, master. We watch their movies, we say, yes, master. I'm gonna believe whatever you tell me, master. And we're not doing it no more. We go in and we do our own research.
Right.
We look up the information.
That's
We're
right.
gonna find the truth. We're gonna seek out the truth.
That's
and
right.
we're gonna give it out for free. Ain't no payments around here, man.
That's right.
Read on again, Ak.
Be sober.
What?
Be sober.
Do what?
Be sober.
One of the major, #1 problems with our people is they can't stay sober, man.
That's right.
You know, that drink be calling them, man. That smoke be calling them. And I know why, because this place is hell.
That's right.
And when you in hell, it's hard to stay sober in hell, man.
That's right.
You got to keep your mind right to get out of hell.
That's
But
right.
the only way you can get through this day, man, is if you smoke up on that dope.
Bring it out.
The only way our people can get through that day, man, is if they go home and they have themselves a tall, cold one, man.
Bring it out.
And as soon as they have that tall, cold one, man, they go right to sleep.
Bring it out.
Ready to do the next day of slavery again, man. Read.
Be sober. Be vigilant.
Because the white man, the Chinese man,
Bring it out.
the African man,
Bring it out.
all these other nations, man, they would be happy to shoot your child in the streets, man.
Bring it out.
And we're letting y'all know is that as long as you drunk, man, your child gonna die in these streets, man.
Bring it out.
As long as you out here getting high, your child is gonna die in these streets.
Teach.
And that's all you preparing them for.
Teach.
You raising that child, telling your child you love him, telling your child you do everything for him,
Teach.
only to get drunk and let him get shot in the street by the white man.
Bring it out.
Because you didn't prepare them. You didn't let them know.
Teach.
Only to get drunk and let them starve out when the white man shut down their Walmart.
Bring it out.
Read on out.
Because your adversary, the devil, the devil.
Y'all don't know y'all got enemies out here, man.
That's right.
The same man that's feeding y'all garbage, man, is just your enemy, man.
Bring it out.
The same man that signs your paychecks on a daily basis, man, that's your enemy.
That's right.
Because the thing is, you working for him 40, 60, 50 hours a week and can't even take a vacation. Giving him 9 out of 10 of your life.
Teach.
Until you 65, you retire when you're 65, you can't even walk.
Bring it out.
And you giving him all this time for what? A 2-week vacation every year?
Teach.
Read on out.
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Our people are getting devoured, man.
Bring it out.
Our people are being destroyed because they don't want to fight for themselves.
That's
That's
right.
right.
We come out here to tell y'all, fight for yourself, man. The thing is, a lot of our people worship this image right here, man.
Bring it out.
Is this Jesus?
Teach.
Brother, is this Jesus? Be real with me. Is this Jesus? I'm not against you, I'm your brother. It ain't right. Where did we get this from?
Bring it out.
Who lied to us and told us this was Jesus?
Teach.
Your enemy did, man.
That's right.
The same man that raped, robbed, and murdered your people. The same man that hung your grandmama by her neck.
Bring it out.
The same man that's shooting our people down in the street, man, is the same man that gave you this false white image, man.
That's
and
right.
told you this was your God. You an Israelite, brother.
That's right.
You are God's chosen people, man. You don't understand, man. You was made from the earth.
That's right.
You was made from God's flesh.
That's right.
He made you just like him, man.
Bring it out.
We came out here to let y'all know, man, y'all are at the top. But see, we being treated like we at the bottom.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:65.
Bring it out.
Yeah, give me that. Read that, Ark.
The book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11.
Bring it out.
In that, knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep. To do what? Awake out of sleep. To do what? Awake out of sleep.
Hey, brother across the street, man. Can you agree with me that 9 out of 10 of our people are asleep today?
Bring it out.
Can you agree with that? Somewhat. You know, do you believe that we in slavery today? Would you say that's a fair assumption? That our peoples are still in slavery to this day? We never got freed? Somewhat. You know, we're not getting our backs beat in like we used to. You know what I'm saying? You can't just hang us on a tree in the middle of the street no more. But when you wake up in the morning and you go to that job, give me Deuteronomy 28:48. When you wake up in the morning and you go to that job, who you clocking in and you serving? You say what now? You say master? You say master?
Bring it out.
Somewhat? Listen to this, brother. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore, shalt thou serve thine enemy.
The Most High God say our people are serving their enemies, man. That's why we have to come out here, man, to free y'all from the Egyptians.
That's right.
Because the Egyptians got their hand on y'all neck, y'all don't even know it, man. The Egyptians the one that gave you asthma, bro. We letting y'all know that's the truth. Hey, you know, we can go into the old books and we can find the cure for asthma for you.
That's right.
You want that? You want the cure for asthma, brother? Because we can find it in the old history books, man. But see, the white man, he's not going to give it to you. He going to give you that inhaler. So you got to keep on coming back to him. Coming back to Master to help you breathe. You see what I'm saying? That's another way of putting that chain around your neck, brother. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
The Most High God sent these devils against you, brother. When you going to fight back? Read.
In hunger.
In what?
In hunger. In what? In hunger.
See, the thing is, we tired of the fact that all of our food comes from our enemies.
Bring it out.
The same man that's destroying our peoples on a daily basis is the same man that feeds us on a daily basis, man.
Bring it out.
And that's an abomination. How is the man that locked your brother in the penitentiary for petty theft, that put your brother away for life?
Bring it out.
The brother that's the same man that killed your people in the streets. The same man that making you clock into that job every day and be away from your children is the same man you get all your food from, man.
Bring it out.
That's an abomination, man. Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst. The same man that's stealing our little girls, 12 years old, kidnapping them. Never see them again, man. End up in the slave trade. Selling them for $30,000 a piece, man. It's the same man you got to go to for a drink of water.
Bring it out.
That's an abomination, man. Read.
And in nakedness.
See, the same man that's sending your little son into them Boy Scouts to get raped.
Bring it out.
The same man that goes in that tell your children to go into that school system and teaches them that the white man discovered America. That same man is the same man you got to go and pay to put underwear on your butt.
Bring it out.
That's an abomination, man. Read.
And in want of all things.
Everything we get, we got to go to the same man that's raping our children. We got to go right to him and ask for food. The same man that took your wife into that outhouse and made her his wife.
Bring it out.
Is the same man you got to go and ask him, can you leave the plantation?
Bring it out.
The same man you got to go and get that passport and go out of the country, man.
Bring it out.
The same man you got to go and say, can you give me some money to feed my children? How you doing, sister? Come on over here. What's your name? Tiffany, you good? You can send it yourself. Tiffany. So, do you know about the Israelites, sister? You know about it? What do you know about it, sister?
I know a little bit about it.
A little bit about it? Okay. Where did you learn about it?
In the Bible.
In the Bible? Okay, so do you know that we are the Israelites?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how we know we're the Israelites?
God's chosen people.
Okay. Is everybody God's chosen people?
No.
Okay. So give me Deuteronomy 28:68. So you got an inkling, you got an understanding, but you got to know how we know that. How do you know that? What evidence do you have in the Bible that proves, if somebody were to come ask you, prove to me that you're the Israelites out the Bible, what would you tell them?
Well, I know each one of the 12 sons have different tribes.
Right.
I do know that part. And I know all of them are not like the Israelites. I know it's something like that. I can't remember.
Okay, now, all 12 of these tribes, they are the Israelites.
That's
so
right.
You had Israel, and then he had 12 sons. They are all Israelites.
That's right.
Now, you might, if you're a so-called black woman, right? African American, that's what they call. What are you? What's your nationality? What did the white man call you?
The white man called me African American.
So if you would be a so-called African American according to the white man, according to your God, you probably are from the tribe of Judah. Based on where the tribes were separated around the world, that's what you would probably be, from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
See, now when someone comes and asks you, how do you prove that you're an Israelite out the Bible? We're going to give you a little bit so you can understand how we know that. You see what I'm saying? Read this for me, y'all.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68.
Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into into Egypt, again with ships.
Do you know what the word Egypt actually means, sister? Because they call that landmass over there Egypt, but it wasn't always called Egypt. That word Egypt has a meaning in the Bible. When he say the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, let's see what that word Egypt really means, sister. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. Read. I am the Lord, thy God, read, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the land of Egypt, read.
Out of the house of bondage.
We call that land Egypt because the word Egypt means slavery.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So when the Lord says this, read 68 again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. Read. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt.
Into slavery, read.
Again with ships.
What nation of people went into slavery on slave ships?
African-Americans.
So-called African Americans, Native American Indians,
That's right.
so-called Mexican man.
That's right.
They all did. Did the Chinese man?
No.
Did the white man?
No.
Did the African man?
Bring it out.
See? So that's how. Could this be talking to any other nation of people?
No.
You see? This is how you show them without a shadow of a doubt. How is my history in the Bible? Where is your history at in the Bible?
Bring it out.
They ain't gonna be able to show you. See what I'm saying?
Read. By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Read.
Thou shalt see it no more
He
again.
say, "Thou shalt see it no more again." If you look around you, who live in the hoods and the ghettos?
Bring it out.
Black people and Mexicans.
What were we before slavery? Was we in the hoods and the ghettos before they brought us on them slave ships?
Bring it out.
Did we originate in the hoods and the ghettos? Is that our heritage?
Bring it
What
out.
was we before that?
Bring it out.
We was in the land of Egypt, wasn't we?
Well, we was occupying the land of Egypt, the land of Ham, the land of Africa. We was occupying the Middle East. We was occupying Europe. You see what I'm saying? We was kings.
Right.
We was princesses. You know, we ruled whole countries.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? So when it say, "Thou shalt see it no more again," do you see any so-called black man around here that rules a country?
Bring it out.
Much less runs their own store,
Bring it out.
has their own grocery store, runs a gas station.
Bring it out.
I mean, has their own clothing line. Like, really?
Bring it out.
In our nation, do we really own anything? We've been dishonored.
That's right.
We've been taken down to a low estate.
That's right.
What do they call us here? The N-word, Negroes. You see what I'm saying? Well, we God's chosen.
That's right.
We haven't been able to see our own kingdom, our own honor, our own glory, our own language,
That's right.
our own heritage, our own gold, silver, land. You see what I'm saying? Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
And when we got off them slave ships, who was we sold to?
Bring it out.
White man.
Read on.
Unto your enemies.
You know the Bible literally calls the white man your enemy.
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? Now, give me Deuteronomy 28:15, because it's not you. Now, let me ask you a question. Why did we go into slavery
Bring
and
it
slave
out.
ships? Why are we in the hoods and the ghettos? If we God's chosen people, right? Why are we in the condition we in today?
Bring it out.
I believe it's a spiritual mindset.
It's a
I believe
spiritual
it's
mindset.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like slavery, psychology in the mind.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. If you try to lead a country, what do you got to do before you leave the country?
Bring it out.
I don't know, cause I ain't.
Don't you have to get a passport?
Yeah, you.
So when you back in the day, when you was on the plantation and you had to leave that plantation,
Bring it out.
didn't you have to get a pass from master? So is that spiritual slavery or is that actual physical slavery?
It's physical.
That's physical slavery, sister.
That's right.
If you want to get some food here in America, if you want to get some food here in America, who do you got to go to ask for food?
Bring it out.
Jump to verse 48 real quick. We'll just get that.
I'm being,
You see what I'm saying?
I go to God.
You go to God?
Be my provider.
Okay, so you don't have to pay no money for food.
I mean,
Bring it out.
sometimes.
You see, who faces on that money?
Teach.
Who gave you that money?
Teach.
Who signs your paycheck,
Bring it
sister?
out.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Now let me show you something. Read this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48.
Read it out.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
See, the thing is, the Most High God said we was going to serve our enemies. If it was all mental, then why are you physically serving your enemies?
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? I got to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go clock into that job with a physical time clock, and go serve with my physical body and be away from my children so I can feed them later on.
Bring it out.
Same thing we had to do in that cotton field. Because when we went out to that cotton field, it's 5 a.m.
That's right.
Go out there, work all day. At the end of the day, master give you some food for them children.
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? There ain't no difference. Do you have enough money in your bank account to take a 3-month vacation?
Teach.
Being real. Do you have enough money in your bank account to go buy you some land and get off the grid and not have to rely on the white man?
Bring
You see what I'm saying? We in slavery right now.
That's
see?
right.
Read on.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Why did the Lord send them against us? You give me 15 over here, 28:15. Why did the Lord send them against us? Read on.
And hunger.
And hunger. So that means every piece of food that you eat, who do you got to go to get it? Your enemy. Because to be honest, if the Lord was giving you that food, then you eat bananas, you eat oranges, so you don't eat fruit. What fruits do you eat?
Strawberries.
Strawberries. Okay. So when you eat them strawberries, do they got them seeds in them?
Bring it out.
I don't eat them unless they have a seed.
Okay. So who giving us the fruit that don't got seeds in them?
Teach.
The enemy. Who giving you the fruit that do got seeds in them?
Bring it out.
It's still the enemy.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because it ain't even as big as it once was. Apples don't even give you nutrients anymore.
Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? Who opened up that fast food Panda Express over there? Is that 100% natural? All praises to the Most High. He planted in the ground.
Bring it out.
Hell no, that's a Panda Express.
Bring it
You
out.
see what I'm saying? Feeding us pork, the same food the Most High God said do not eat. That's the same food they feeding you in
I
there.
don't eat it.
You see what I'm saying? Real.
I just eat chicken
And hunger.
Hey, that's good, sister. You know what I'm saying? In hunger, read. And in thirst, the same, the water that you drink. Who do you got to go get it from?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, read on.
And in
The
nakedness.
same clothes you got on your back, who do you got to go get them from?
Bring it out.
See, the thing is, I'm gonna tell you something. What was the old saying? It's a slave that don't know he is slave will never fight for his freedom.
Bring
Bring
it
it
out.
out.
So what our first thing to show you is, sister, you in slavery.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Now it's time to fight for your freedom.
That's right.
Read. And in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Because he destroyed you, not physically, sister, but mentally.
That's right.
To the point where you're not fighting for freedom anymore. Because for some reason, our people think they free.
Bring it out.
They think because they can go into that store and buy a PlayStation 4, they free.
That's right. Bring it
You see
out.
what I'm saying? They think because they have the option to go to any fast food restaurant they want to, that they free.
Teach.
That's not freedom, sister.